And the $20,000 melon. Have you ever tasted something so perfect you had to stop and wonder how it was even possible? In Japan, food is an art form, and it all begins on the farm. Here, farmers grow melons worth the price of a car and strawberries that look like jewels. Every grain of rice is treated with respect. Beyond the neon cities, there's a quieter Japan, terraced rice paddies, high-tech greenhouses, and a deep dedication to craft. The Japanese word shokunin means artisan, and in Japan even farmers are shokunin, masters of their craft. These fruits aren't just food, they're symbols of honor, gratitude, and perfection. How does a country with so little farmland produce such world-class crops? It's a blend of ancient wisdom and futuristic technology. We'll meet farmers who treat their produce like family, discover the secrets behind luxury fruits, and see how robots are shaping the future. Grab a snack, maybe an apple, and let's dive into the incredible story of Japanese farming. It's going to be delicious. Japan's geography is stunning, but for farmers, it's a challenge. 75% of the country is mountains and forests. Only 12% is farmable. That's a tiny slice compared to other nations. With so little space, every inch of land is precious. Farms appear in valleys, on hillsides, even on city rooftops. Japanese farmers focus on quality, not quantity. If you can only grow a few melons, you make them the best in the world. This scarcity drives innovation and meticulous care. The mountains that limit farmland also provide pure water for crops, a beautiful paradox. The result? A resilient, innovative farming culture deeply connected to excellence. When you see a perfect Japanese apple, remember it's the product of generations cherishing every inch of land. The landscape's challenges have forged something truly special. That's the secret ingredient in every bite. Let's talk about rice, the heart of Japanese cuisine. For centuries, rice has been grown in flooded paddies, requiring skill and patience. Seedlings are transplanted by hand, ensuring each plant has space to thrive. This hands-on care extends to fruit orchards, where farmers thin blossoms and wrap apples in paper bags for protection and perfect color. The soil is treated with reverence, using traditional composting methods like bokashi to enrich and sustain the land. Farming here is holistic, feeding the soil, not just the plant. It's about knowing your land intimately and passing down wisdom through generations. These traditions are the invisible ingredient in Japanese produce. Even as technology advances, these old ways remain the foundation. The result is food with soul, a harvest shaped by patience, precision, and pride. In Japan, tradition isn't just preserved, it's alive in every field. That's what makes their food extraordinary. The soul of the harvest is in every grain and fruit. Now let's talk about Japan's luxury fruits, the rock stars of agriculture. The Yubari king melon, grown in Hokkaido, is pampered from seed to sale. Each vine produces just one melon, massaged and polished by hand for perfect sweetness and appearance. The first pair of the season can sell for tens of thousands of dollars at auction. Then there's the ruby Roman grape, each one the size of a ping-pong ball, checked for weight, color, and sugar content. Only flawless bunches make it to market, sold like precious gems. Even tomatoes are grown for sweetness, with water carefully restricted to boost sugar. Kobe beef follows the same philosophy, meticulous care for legendary quality. It's all about the relentless pursuit of perfection. In Japan, food isn't just nourishment, it's an experience, a gift, and a work of art. That's why these fruits are so prized. Perfection is the true luxury. Tradition is the soul of Japanese farming, but technology is its engine. With limited space and an aging workforce, Japan leads in agri-tech. Vertical farms rise in city centers using hydroponics and LED lights to grow crops year-round. Robots plant, tend, and harvest, producing thousands of heads of lettuce daily in spotless environments. Outdoors, autonomous tractors and drones analyze fields and care for crops with precision. Robots even harvest delicate strawberries, picking only the ripest without bruising. High-tech greenhouses create perfect conditions for luxury fruits like the egg of the sun mango, grown in winter with heated air and reflective sheets. This fusion of nature and technology allows Japanese farmers to produce world-class crops despite their challenges. It's not just about efficiency, it's about creating the best possible food. Technology supports tradition, ensuring the future of Japanese agriculture. The result? Innovation that tastes as good as it looks. In Japan, the future of farming is already here. And it's delicious. Harvesting in Japan is the final, crucial step in the pursuit of perfection. For delicate fruits like strawberries, picking is done by hand at dawn for peak freshness. Only the best berries, perfect in shape, color, and gloss, are selected, often by workers in white gloves. Luxury varieties like Bijan Jaime can sell for hundreds of dollars each, packaged like jewels. Even rice is sorted with high-tech machines, ensuring only flawless grains make it to market. This meticulous care is why Japanese produce is so expensive and so exceptional. Every box of grapes or bag of rice is a symbol of the farmer's pride and dedication. The shokunin spirit is present in every bite. For Japanese farmers, quality is everything. The result is food that's not just good, it's unforgettable. When you taste it, you taste the care, skill, and tradition behind it. That's the art of the harvest, and it's worth every effort. Despite its beauty and innovation, Japanese agriculture faces big challenges. The average farmer is nearly 70, and many young people have left for city jobs. As older farmers retire, more land is abandoned, threatening the future of small farms. Japan now produces less than 40% of its own food, relying heavily on imports. High costs and labor-intensive methods make it hard to compete with cheaper imports. The government is responding with smart agriculture, robots, drones, and AI to help aging farmers. They're encouraging farm consolidation and making it easier for young people and companies to enter agriculture. It's a critical moment. Japan must balance tradition with innovation to preserve its farming heritage. The crossroads is clear: adapt or risk losing a centuries-old way of life. The next generation will decide the future of Japanese food. The stakes couldn't be higher, but there's hope on the horizon. A new generation of Japanese farmers is emerging, bringing fresh ideas and energy. Many are city dwellers choosing a meaningful life on the land. They're tech-savvy, using data and smart tools to make farms efficient and sustainable. Social media connects them directly with customers, building brands and telling their stories. They blend old wisdom with new science, experimenting with crops and methods. There's a growing focus on organic and sustainable practices, responding to demand for healthy, eco-friendly food. The government supports them with training, funding, and access to land. Universities offer degrees in agricultural management and technology. Mentorship programs connect veterans with newcomers, preserving generational knowledge. This new blood is exactly what Japanese agriculture needs to thrive. The future of farming in Japan is bright and innovative. What can we learn from a perfect Japanese strawberry? It's a lesson in patience, precision, and pride. In a world obsessed with bigger and faster, Japan shows the value of better. Their innovations in vertical farming and robotics offer blueprints for sustainable food worldwide. Growing food closer to cities reduces costs and environmental impact. But the biggest lesson is about our relationship with food. Japanese farmers' reverence for their crops inspires gratitude and appreciation. When we understand the effort behind every bite, food becomes a gift, not just a commodity. The story of Japanese agriculture is proof that respect for tradition and openness to innovation can create something wonderful. It's how a nation of mountains learned to grow jewels from the soil. That gives hope for the future of food everywhere. Now, who's hungry?